Mrs. V with topics of what's hot and what's not in the field of psychology and abroad. If you have watched my previous podcast on The Bachelor, then you know that at this particular point, I feel as though there's a great injustice taking place because all of these women or men are falling in love with one individual. My question is, after they've been dumped, do they receive any counseling or therapy? Because it seems to me that if they're pouring their hearts, their souls, all of this out into a person, and they say that this is real love. And I've seen the show a million times where the man says, I love her, I can see her as being my wife, where the women say, I love him, I can see him as being my husband. And you know what I find really odd? Is African American in the last 5. And so then they go to the honeymoon suite. And then after that, that African American seems to disappear. I am just keeping it real with you. I'm keeping it real because there are thousands, if not millions of you that are sitting there saying, oh my goodness, it's true love. Is it? The plane. It's fantasy. Who couldn't fall in love in Sweden or in the Alps or in Italy at a romantic dinner or Spain, Barcelona? This is not real, people. Because the reality is that when they come home, whomever they choose, they have to face the real world. That's the world of working. That's the world of long-distance relationships. And this is why so many of those that get engaged with these multi-million-dollar rings, and they don't ever get the $1 million prize because they don't stay together. So instead of us falling for this fallacy, yes, everyone would love to have that perfect marriage. But let's be realistic. Everything is perfect when you're being flown all over the country and you're enjoying sights that you've never seen on romantic dates that you've never been on. So it's very easy to fall in love. And as viewers, we're falling in love with the fact that they're falling in love. But is it real love? So, with that being said, I invite you to join my Patreon list, to subscribe, get notifications, and I will conclude in our next segment. As for now, have a wonderful evening.